for promotional reasons, I am doing 2 self-portraits. Now you just saw the one I did in Willy People style, but now I'm going to do another one in current style, so when people come visit my social medias, they can see the different ways I can paint them, and whatever they're interested in, I can accommodate them into whichever art style they want. And I can also combine both art styles into one as well. Like, there's endless possibilities. So now I'm going to do current style, and since I know this is going to be for the banners, is that what they're called?
Yes.
I'm doing them in a landscape. Now, I will say this. If anyone is interested in these paintings, they are for sale. I have to keep my self-portraits. I have plenty of them. I mean, I do have attachments to my self-portraits, but I'm finally okay with selling my work. It took a lot for me to get to this place in my life. Put everything into my artworks. So, what I love about current style is I do not have to wait for all the paint to dry, like my Willy People style. Which I just learned by trial and error because I'm just so used to painting like that in acrylics, and I don't have acrylics right now. Okay, I have acrylics, but not for this kind of painting. Alright, so yes. Current style is pretty much what I've evolved into over the years, which is it gets a background and a foreground, and they both play with each other. It's a playful play on the eyes. It's almost like it's like optical illusion, but not really. Not as technical. And the way I do it is it just to me it feels like a spirit with the line art over everything else. And I just, like, if I were to choose a style, I do prefer a current style, but it doesn't mean, I have to do current style. Because it's not good to really stick to one style either. I mean, you can if you're comfortable in it. What I mean is, I like to have variety in my artwork. And also, both ways I paint bring me joy. And both ways I paint bring people joy as well. But I just want to be able to give the option of either paint style. And keep my mind open. The one thing that I do enjoy is having the background first, always. Because when I paint, like, when I used to paint, I don't know if you want to call it traditional, but like, paint everything and then paint it in, like, the subject and everything in the background. I don't really like it like that. It feels, when I see that, it feels like everything's cut out or something. And there's something that doesn't work for me when I paint like that. When I paint like this, it feels like I like layers. And even though we're not really going to see a lot of, well, in the really cheaper version, you don't see much of what was behind the layers, but in this you do. Which is why I like the current style a little more, because all the artwork does get to be seen. And so, working with this color scheme, which is red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, and purple. I mean, I know technically blue, indigo, violet, but, naming colors. Surprisingly, I never got obsessive with color names. Like, oh, I have to call it blue, indigo, violet, because it's correct. I'm just more used to saying turquoise for light blue. Even though turquoise isn't really light blue, but it is lighter than dark blue. And I also like the word turquoise because there's a Q in it, and Q is my favorite letter. So I'll take turquoise over teal. Like saying teal, or what is it? Sky. There's so many names for light blue, and I know they're not all light blue because I've studied color theory, and I know all the technical names and stuff, but a lot of times I feel like technical names get in the way of things. Whoops. Just like I just did that. I have to hear all that. Mistakes happen. Orange is supposed to go there. See, I didn't have to say that, but whatever. I can show what happens when I make a mistake. I'm supposed to do orange next, but I skipped over the green. So yes, in current style for my self-portrait, I'm not using the look that I'm wearing right now because this look, as much as I love my look I'm wearing right now, I call this M&M's look. I want to keep my official style, my official colors, which is this. This is what I consider official. I open the new year with this. Usually, this year, I wear it every first of the month. I have a whole method of why and when I wear colors in 2022. It changes year to year, my reasons for color schemes and when I wear them. But in this year, my official colors, and my official colors usually are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. But lately I like it to have the light blue and dark blue in it because really rainbows are 7 colors, and I like the number 7. But the reason why I like the 6-color rainbow is there's 1 color for each letter of my name, because I have 6 letters when you spell my name out. So that's why I usually was using just a 6-color rainbow. But I like how it looks with the 7 colors. And I do like the number 7. Well, I like number 6 too, but I like different numbers for different reasons. There were some times I didn't like number 7. I had bad experiences with I had a year that ended in 7, and I didn't like 7 because of that year, but I obviously got over it because next time the 7 year came around, I made sure it was good. Right now, I don't like the number that was 3 years ago, because, well, it was a horrifying year for me. So, I don't want to talk about horrifying things while I'm creating something beautiful. I want to talk about beautiful things. Because in here, life is beautiful. Okay. So, multicolor things are what I identify with the most. If I were to put an identity on me, it has nothing to do with sexuality. I like rainbows since I was like a kid. Come on. And to me, rainbows were always about. Rainbows to me were always about Jesus. And I don't like how like the current status when people see rainbows. No, I have nothing against the LGBTQIA2S+, nothing against them at all, but I don't like stereotypes. So we do say a lot of times we don't associate with them only because I don't want that stereotype on me. I like color, but that does not mean what you think it means. I know it's a complex subject for some people to wrap their minds around. But I like to. All my life, it was always about smashing stereotypes. Just because I wear rainbows doesn't mean this. And at the same time, just because I like a certain gender of person doesn't mean this either. Separate. Gotta separate things. But at the same time, we gotta unite. You see how funny life is? Alright, so now for my current style, it's time to draw myself in here. So where I go, I'll make myself pop. So most of my drawings, most of my stuff is usually headshots. I don't want to go too big with my head because I want my hairstyle to be a big part of this drawing because my hairstyles mean the world to me. I think this would be good enough for my head to go. It's gonna be very interesting artwork today. And I'm very got a lot of details going on with myself. A lot of details. Okay. So let's get my eyes in here. So now I gotta see. I don't know why I'm drawing my ears in, but well, same reason I do the background. Alright, now for the very interesting part. Okay, so though I have brown eyes, in my world, brown, I use orange for brown. Okay. Now for all the fun details. Are we ready? It's gonna be pretty much me getting ready every morning. So we got to put on my eyebrows. A mustache and beard. It's gonna be very interesting. Okay. So we got purple. So this look is how I usually bring each first day of the month in with. Definitely my birthday will be with this look. I'm going to use my official look on my birthday. Now, here is what I associate multicolors with. We can fairly call this the rainbow look, because it is 7 colors, and what I mainly identify rainbow with is birthdays. That's what I mainly identify it. And I love wearing my rainbow outfit on my birthday. Bring in a new age with all of the colors. So if anyone were to say, oh, what does your rainbow represent? One of the things it does represent is birthdays. Another thing it represents is God. Now, I'm not here to postulate. Okay, my beliefs in God are not the condemning, cruel entity that everyone makes him out to be. I believe God, it really is good, really does love and accept everyone, create us as we are. Okay? So if anyone here doesn't believe in him, I'm okay with that. You're not bad. And I really hate when people do that to you guys, because it's not right. You don't have to believe in anything. It's not cool. We're free to believe whatever we want to believe. Just don't push it on other people. But I mean, I feel like that about everything. Don't push your views. Don't push your views on other people. If you're a vegan, that's cool for yourself, but don't tell everyone else how to eat. And you know, and we can just go down the line of everything. You know, just because, you know, it's like me saying, oh, you know what? I feel so happy wearing rainbows. Everyone has to wear rainbows now. That's not right. People gotta be comfortable the way they are. But it's wrong to, as far as I'm concerned, it's wrong to take out your discomfort. You see someone else that makes you uncomfortable, well, there's some work you gotta do on yourself. It's not anyone's problem but you. And I know I make plenty of people uncomfortable just by being myself. But that's not my problem. They gotta do some work on themselves. And they don't want to be reminded of those things. They think they have it all figured out, and then they see me. What is this? It's artwork making artwork. Okay. It's gonna be very interesting. I usually like to make I thought I was gonna give myself a giant smile, but my mustache and beard. Well, then again, look at me in real life. My mustache and beard. My mustache kind of does cover my mouth anyway. I know I'm not hiding. This is just how I evolve. My art evolves. It's an evolution. And I do need to make my mouth here. So, I guess I'm not going to smile on this one. Do you really want me to be serious in this? Alright, well now I gotta make my beard ornaments. So I'm going to just do it straight up moon style. It's going to represent the year, not a month. Because each month I have a different thing representing the month. So, like I said, it's probably not going to matter. Put a moon here. Put a moon here, just like how I do it. And a moon here. Alright, so time for mustache and beard ornaments to go in. There's so much detail when it comes to me. Okay. Now for my hairstyle. So, how do I translate my hairstyle into a painting? It's gonna be very interesting because I get to actually do it the way I want it to look. What, you mean your hair isn't what you want it to be? No, it's what I want it to be. It's just, let me just show you. I think it's funny actually looking at my hair. Yeah, because then we go in like this. And that way. Need more purple already. I really imagine the giant part of my hairstyle being this giant moon. Well, like I said, I do not have the technology yet to make the giant pieces look the way I want them to look. It is meant to be a giant moon on top. It'd be very interesting to do it in the other style. It's funny because I'm doing 2 videos at once right now. I have to wait for the other one to dry. So. So in my imagination, somehow there was a way to make my real hair into moon shapes. Like this. I just haven't figured out how yet. But one day I will. It'll be some hairstyle. Well, whatever theme I'm in, it will be some hairstyle. Now paint all the rest of the colors in, and this will be it. Very interesting to see me like this. I like that this style is more of an abstraction as well, because the more I see myself painting here, it's almost like I get lost in here. So, I mean, I'm not completely lost in here. But when you look at it, I think when I'm done, you're not really going to notice the face unless you really look at it. Like, oh, there's a face in there. So, I definitely think that is a cool aspect of this style. Because it's a marriage of the background and foreground. Like, they both play with each other. And it's all perception. Some people might see a face, some people might see a bunch of shapes, some people might see the moon in the background. It can be for one of those really interesting online tests. What do you see? And then they determine what kind of person you are, determining on what you see first. Yeah, I can see that happening with my artwork. My artwork is going to now be like some kind of test for everyone. What do you see first? Actually, I may actually be like that in real life. What do you see first? Pretty sure people see my hair first. They always usually do. And my hair has always been a very big part of my life. And I always just wanted long hair. But in the quest for long hair, many other things happened. But I believe no matter what, I will have wound up like this anyway. So there's no use saying, oh, if I only did this. No. Because my mind just always wants to do something new and different and explore. My hair derives from braids and extensions. And that's all it is just a bunch of braids, just with more things added to them. And people have no idea. Like, it's just a complete evolution. And I just keep evolving. It's like, where everyone else might stop, I just keep going. Exploring, and people see me and they get mad, like, what is this? It's like, well, I keep exploring. I've always loved long hair. I've always loved big hair, and I can honestly say I may have had the most hairstyles in the world, including short hairstyles. I did have. I used to shave my head every year, but not all the way. I always had a certain way I shaved it, so I knew exactly what year I was in, and it was always a different way it was shaved. Always a different design. And there's that. Because my father used to say, oh, the more you shave your head, the more thicker and longer your hair will grow when you grow it out. So maybe it was a way to get me to shave my head. But I do have very thick, strong hair. Alright, so this is really coming along great. I think I'm almost done with this, actually. Yes. I feel like I need to accentuate my eyes a bit more. My eyes need to pop out. So Okay. It's weird because I'm not really. I'm smart. I'm like. You know, it's funny because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a smile on my picture. Actually, I think it works like this. It's artistic. I'm not mad or sad. I'm just artistic. So here we have it. Here we have it. Let's see what Miguel thinks. And Miguel.
Yay. I like it.
You see me?
Looks cool. I like
Where am I? It's nice to get my hairstyle to be like moons.
it. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks
You know I'm not really smiling.
it looks exotic to me.
It's alright I'm not smiling in it, right?
Of course, you can do whatever you want.
I think it smiles by itself.
Well, anyone would smile when they see that picture.
And this will be in my banners to promote my current style.
If I like that, that's cool.
Official 2022.
It's very fitting.
What?
Very fitting.
I think it's pretty.
That too.
Whoops. Let me give it a little signature. And there we have it. That's it. Artwork, making artwork. Making myself. Hey, you might say that's meta. Alright, that's it for this one. Thank you for joining me, and this is how this was born. And it is up for sale. Original, prints, you name it. Thank you for joining me for this. And have a creative day.